So do we want to drink?
Always.
Yes.
Always.
So I'm not gonna lie, like I had a struggle figuring out what to pair with this. I mean, the episode's name was Milk. Milk obviously like played a very important like secondary role here. I was going to try to make some sort of like milk punch. But I don't have 8 weeks of time. And if I'd looked ahead when we originally got the screeners, I would have had the time to make a proper like milk punch. But I didn't. You're both tilting your heads at me and looking at me in a strange way.
What's a milk punch?
Yeah, I feel like I made a milk punch, but I clearly did it wrong because it did not take me 8 weeks.
All right, so a milk punch is a you take rum and like all these like different like acidic juices. It's actually a quintessential like New England drink from the 1800s.
Really?
Which shame on the both of you for not knowing that. This is our heritage, ladies.
I was born in New Jersey.
Right. Yeah, she
Okay.
was. She don't count.
Excuses. But yeah, so you take like rum and a bunch of different other spices and juices and you mix it together with milk and you just put it in a quiet corner of your coldest part of your garage and you let it sit there for like 6 to 8 weeks. And the milk fats will separate and you skim them off. And you're left with this drink that like is a strong alcohol with like that soft lactic acid creaminess and all these beautiful like baking spices. It's traditionally drinking around Christmas time.
That's cool, but I'm
Okay. This
Yeah,
is fascinating. I have to know though. Can you just use pasteurized milk straight out of the fridge, or do you have to use raw milk?
I believe you can use pasteurized milk straight out of the fridge, but I'm not sure. And I also don't know if you can use a nut milk substitute. Nut milk.
Stop making jokes about my nut milk.
I drink non-dairy milk most of the time too. I very rarely get regular milk, so I haven't actually tried it with a nut-based milk. So I don't know whether or not it would work. I didn't have time to make a proper rum milk punch from rum. I need like a palate cleanser. I need something that's like that's lighthearted and a little bit more fun. So I wanted to drink a rosé because we're starting to get into spring here. It's definitely rosé season, and I stumbled across this Mazkaz.
Okay.
Mazkaz. Kaz loosely translates into a French sort of like colloquialism of crazy in a good way. Crazy in a good way is a very nice little sentiment. It's also a wonderful way to describe Janine. Janine, who is the focal point of this episode. She is vibrant and fun and vivacious, but she's also a little off kilter, but in the best of ways. I mean, this wine is also very much that. It's bright, it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's refreshing. It's not super compelling at first taste, and then the more that you lean into it and the more that you really like start to sip it, you start to get these notes of like underripe strawberry and like a little bit of earthiness and like a little bit of like crunchy hay, and like it definitely does reveal itself more and more, which is similar to how Janine has been revealing herself to us. So I went for Rosé.
Let's see. So today, I am drinking Rita by Thimble Island Brewing Company, which is located in Branford, Connecticut, because you know me and my local beers. So, cool label.
Oh, I love that. That is so
Yes. It's a margarita-style gose ale brewed with sea salt, lime, and agave nectar. It is salty and refreshing, just like our dear Rita, who is officially my favorite person ever. It's like this margarita-style beer that I've been looking for. I feel like I've had so many different ones, and I'm like, they're all disgusting. This one is amazing, and it is like a seriously perfect summertime beer. And it also has like a decently low ABV. It's like 5%, so you will not get fucked up in a hurry with this. I was very stuck on Rita throughout this episode, so I really was thinking like, oh, she had sushi. I'm going to go get sake. I know nothing about sake. I was, oh, really? I was very prepared to go buy like a decently expensive like sake because I was like, well, I know nothing about it, and I'm going to go with the, assumption that the more high end I go, like the better it's going to be. And I didn't want to get something that was going to be gross. But then I like looked to my left and I saw this beer in the beer case. It was like just taunting me. And I'm like, I can't. Nope. Never mind. Never mind, Saki. We're going to go with lovely Rita Margarita Ghost Ale.
Love it.
I love that. My drink is also inspired by Rita, and then Janine, because I was like, it really is about both of them. But Rita, oh my gosh, she just really blew me away in this episode. It just made me so happy to see her arc through the episode, and I really wanted to do a Rita drink. So every time you've mentioned Scarlett your drink, I'm like, you named your drink Rita too, and I'm like, no, it's a beer. It's really called Rita. My drink is not actually. It's called It's Okay, because I lost count of how many times in this episode they being anyone in this episode says it's okay. It is repeated multiple times. I know this because I write down all the dialogue. And I've been really hung up on milk. And so, of course, my drink is milk. And it's okay. And milk kind of go together because to me, I think of milk as very nourishing and very calming and very soothing. And it's okay is that constant reassurance. So, and it was many times people reassuring themselves and other people that it's okay. So, I have Di Serono for Rita, first of all, because almonds symbolize purity. And I just feel like she was so pure and is so pure. Like Rita is just the purest. She was so regal in the way that she held herself. I wanted something regal like that. And Roxy told me last week that it's not lowbrow to drink Di Serono. I had to clear that with her. She said it was good.
Oh, it's
delicious.
So it confirmed what I was already thinking, that this is a Rita drink. So I wanted Di Serono and I wanted cream. And I added the raspberry because in the Bible it symbolizes kindness, I think. Something about like the redness of the fruit symbolizes the heart, the blood running through the heart. And if that's not Janine and Rita, come on. So purity, kindness, and it's okay. It is heavy cream. Oh, and my heavy cream, because I don't drink dairy. So I have heavy dairy-free almond-based cream with muddled raspberries. I highly recommend freezing them and then thawing them out because it breaks them all down and you get this really nice thick raspberry cream. Hit that with a Di Serono and a little bit of ice and it's okay.
That sounds great.
It is
better
really
than okay.
good. It tastes delicious. Highly recommend for the first time in season 4.
Yeah, it sounds delightful. Can I offer a hack to our more lazy listeners too?
Yeah.
If you don't want to, 3 ingredients might be a bit much for some people. So
Sometimes
if
it
you
is for me.
True. So if you want to be, if you really want to lean into the lazy, Amaretto Di Serono now makes a velvet cream liqueur.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Is that dairy free? Probably not.
It's not dairy free. It's not dairy free, but just take that and like shake the shit out of that with the raspberries and then strain it to get those seeds out. Boom. Raspberry amaretto cream.
Ooh,
Nice.
love that.
Ooh, that sounds delicious, Marjorie.
So good.
Love it.
Wow.
Ladies. Well, cheers.
I always drink
Cheers,
first.
darlings.
Cheers.
Easiest drinking beer I've had in a long time, I tell you.
Easiest drinking cocktail I've had in season 4.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, this wine is just like, easiest wine I've drinking.
All right.